What's going on, guys? Today it's a very chilly day at where I live. Today I'm going to basically just review since ever I bought that 91 Honda Civic Sedan. I bought it and it's been a while. I just don't remember exactly when, but it's been a great experience. There's only been one problem, and that was when it was like November, and I start up the car, right, and then a brake line was like loose, so I didn't pay attention. So when I pushed it or drove it back, reversed it, it wouldn't like brake completely until I pressed down all the way in the brake pedal, and then it will stop. But then it got worse and worse, like the next day. So I took it to my mechanic. He just fixed it, gave it back, and I drove it back. That's basically it. But a lot of people have been commenting on my video of that specific car exactly and they're just saying, how is this car treating me? Well, to be honest, it's been treating me fairly well. Like I said, there's only been one problem. That was a brake line. That was I think it's because it's just an old car, but it's good as new now. As far as gas, here in my area where I live, the gas is around 238, sometimes 245. So when I fill up my tank, it's like sometimes 25, 28, maybe $30 to fill up the whole tank. So it's all stock. I have not done anything to the engine. The only thing I've done to it is just switch up the rims, but I think I said that in my previous video. And I put an aftermarket stereo. That's pretty much it. Well, I did the full tune-up, spark plugs, cables, oil change. The basics. That's nothing else. The front tires are 205/50 15s, and the rear are 195/50 15s. And the guy before me had 17-inch wheels on this car, and I still don't know to this day why he did it. I mean, the car normally uses 15s, but he was putting 17s on him. He was driving the car with 17s, and every time I would put like people in the back, like even one person, it will scrape. And he told me that the shocks were bad, but the shocks are fine. I checked them. It was just the wheels. You need to switch the wheels. That's not the correct size for this particular car. I think he just wanted it, to seem like it was lowered. I don't know, and I never asked, and I don't care. But this is how it sits today. It's January 5th, 2020. Happy New Year, guys. I'm still waiting for summer so I can fix all those rust spots, because this baby is taking me to work without problems. It always started up. It never gave me difficulty. It always been from point A to point B without rejecting its power. And I'm very grateful for this vehicle. You have no idea. If this car was crashed or whatever, I swear to you, I will cry. I will cry my ass off. And you just don't see this you don't see these types of cars on the road anymore. At least I don't. Last time I saw one was I think 8 months ago, and that was in a city way far away from where I live. So I'm waiting for the summer so I can fix all the little rust spots. I mean, some are small and some are very severe. Like this one, is getting bigger. I could have sworn it was smaller before, but since it already snowed over here and I drove it in the snow and all the salt was on the ground, I think it kind of like continued, you know. This spot is okay. The door, the back door is getting bad. Over here, over there. But like I said, guys, it's not crazy. You know, it can still turn heads. It's still a beauty, even with its little imperfections. Pretty much, you know, this car, I love it with all my heart. I've never thought about selling it. I don't want to sell it. One guy, you know, walked up to me in the store and just, you know, asked me if I was selling it. I don't know why, but I never had a for sale sign on the car. But I said no, I'm not selling it. And he's like, well, if you ever think of selling it, please give me a call. He gave me his number and his name, but I don't even know where I left his number. Cause I don't care, you know. I don't really give a shit. I want to keep my car as far as I can. If it's possible, I want to keep it until my death, if it's possible. But who knows? This car is 29 years old. It's almost going to reach 30 in 2021. The interior is not that clean. It's been cold and I still need to buy a vacuum. But I've tried to maintain it decent. You know, that's my aftermarket stereo, the Kenwood. I don't know if I've told you guys before, but before it was a weird non-branded stereo that the screen pops up, and it was kind of, you know, bothering me because these are not accessible with that unit. So I had to like put it back in and then turn the heater stuff, you know, where I wanted. And then sometimes the screen will go back in because this was popping out too much. So, you know, I had to take it out and buy another one, buy a better one, a branded one. Let me show you guys the rear seats. See? I sometimes take my little sister or my little brother here, but not many times. So that's why it's it's very clean. Guys, I really want to buy a 89 to 91 Civic wagon or a 89 to 91 Civic hatchback, and those cars, honestly, I don't know what I will do. Probably keep it stock for a little bit and then lower it a little bit down. That's the honest truth. That's what I would do. Give you a look of my house from the backyard. This is my house, and that's my patio. This is my backyard. I built that longer fence. It's a little longer than what I expected, but you know, I just did it because people kept throwing firecrackers in my patio for some reason, and I'll have it all on tape. I don't know why. It just happened once, but ever since that day I was dedicated to build that wall. This Toyota Celica, guys, I made a video of this car and I sold it to my dad, and one time he came to my house and then when he left it wouldn't start, so he was mad that it wouldn't start. So he told me fucking like leave it here. It's been like a couple months now and it doesn't turn on. It doesn't start, it doesn't do anything. He thinks it might be the alternator, because we switched out all the fuses because he burned a fuse, but I don't know. You know, it's for sale, guys, so you guys want it, $600. I'm in the Chicago area, so if anyone's out there, if you wanna come and look at it, it's open. We're open for negotiations. But yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, if you like this video. Share a comment what you think, what have you bought, because a lot of people be commenting on my videos that they bought a old Civic and stuff like that. It's always a pleasure to hear that, because most people don't care about those cars, and then these youngsters tend to get them and then make them, like, customize them, repaint them, restore them, everything, and it's just fun to see their work. And it's, we gotta keep this thing going, make the old Hondas alive again. Well, yeah, guys, that's basically it. I'll let you guys go. Take care, and Happy New Year. It's healthy.